Hey guys, so I wanted to do a real quick tutorial basically about how to surface clean concrete and wash vinyl siding. You can see it's super simple. I'm putting a 50% bleach water mixture on here with, I think it's Agent Clean I'm using as a surfactant. And you can see it's changing colors already. It's working real fast. I'm using a pump up sprayer because I didn't have my 12 volt on me in this truck. And then I keep it nice and wet. I'll keep applying water. Make sure you keep those doors, shutters, vinyl, everything dry. You don't want nothing or wet. You don't want nothing drying. If you do circular patterns like this, it seems to get coverage faster, like a better broadcast. Also, you want to check anything around for Sherwin-Williams paint. It's horrible stuff. It'll just look up Sherwin-Williams organic pigment problems, and you'll find what I'm talking about. It can go crazy if you get any bleach on it. But here's a turbo nozzle just knocking out some landscape edging. So going back to surface clean, a lot of guys will go straight up, straight down like this, and I do that on commercial work. But on smaller stuff like this, I like to do circles. I'm just having a hard time because I'm holding the camera. So if you do circles, it kind of hides any lines or anything. Just nice, slow, nice and easy wins the race. You know what I mean? And then you can ball valve it, or you can use the gun to rinse it. If you're ball valving, make sure you have the male end out. You don't want the the female end out, or else you'll start blowing O-rings all the time. This is vinyl siding on a little shed. I'm having a hard time holding the camera, but I just wanted to show you real quick how easy it is. You wet down everything, wet all the vegetation down real good before and after. And then when you apply the chemical, you start at the bottom, work your way up to the soffit and fascia, or gutters or whatever. And then when you rinse, you start up top, rinse at the gutters, soffit, fascia, down. Because the soffit and fascia is going to dry before the vinyl is going to dry. Plus all that leaching water coming down is going to keep it wet. You don't want nothing to dry with the chemical on it. You can see it's pretty bad on this side. And again, I'm sorry for the camera angles and everything, but by the time we walk around the shed and come back around, you're going to see this is already changing color. It's ready to be rinsed where it's really bad. I like to use an X-Jet just because I don't have a remote ball valve set up at the moment, and I don't want to run back and forth to my trailer. And X-Jet puts it on hot and heavy. Like it's a little bit stronger of a mix. So like on a house, like if I'm doing the whole side of a house, by the time I start at the bottom, work my way up to the top, take my X-Jet off, put my J-Rod on, wet all the vegetation down, it's time to rinse, right? And if the sun's beating directly on it, it's time to rinse, just time to rinse. Like as soon as you take that thing off, it's time to rinse. So I'm hitting the front here. As soon as you hit anything with like any painted materials like that door, the soffit, the fascia, you want to immediately, get on it with some water. You don't want the SH drying or oxidizing it, causing you more issues. Sorry, like I said, I'm videotaping by myself, so it's kind of hard. But also, one thing I screwed up on, you want to hit the doors at an angle because you don't want any water getting inside. So you want to hit them on an angle like that. And then you want to hit top down. And I started on this front just because the back's in the shade a bit. This is in direct sunlight and it has the shutters and everything. So I hit it pretty, like just decent to get a little rinse on. Then I went on this side, hit it just a little bit to get a decent rinse on. And then I went to this side, and I'm going to do just a little area to show you how fast. And you can see the colors changed already. I dropped my phone. But I'm going to do a little swipe on the bottom here, and you can see it just takes it right off. It's super, super basic, simple. And then I went to the other side. But anyways, thanks for watching.